Hope you had a good Thanksgiving.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Did you though?
Be honest with yourselves.
Were you a glutton?
I was.
Just something to think about.
I was very gluttonous this Thanksgiving.
I had lots of sugar. Hey, we're back. Good to see you again. And we have an amazing feature this week that we're really excited about.
Yeah. This week, our feature is Zay, and she's on a whole other level just in general. But we definitely wanted to feature her, especially this week, because of what's going on in recent news. And so, without further ado, this is Zay.
As the train settled into the station, I looked up, and it was as though I had seen it in a movie. Maybe because I had seen it in a movie. Maybe because the movies made after a brown boy gets shot in the back get more attention than the shootings themselves. Maybe it's because I saw they shot him outside. They're always shooting us outside like dogs. Call it American history. Always dogs or water hoses used to wash away all that blood. Brown boys always becoming red stains. See what they reduce us to? To t-shirts and ash, to TV and movies, to rap lyrics and tears. That's all we'll ever be if we let them tell it. And they keep telling it. How are they going to keep getting away with this? Let them tell it. Someone is always speaking for us. Speaking is what I am always doing. Language is all I have most days. I had no words that day. All I had were thoughts of those brown stains and how I have brothers and nephews. They wear hoodies and eat sweet things. We live in the southernmost tip of these blood-stained United States. They drink iced tea. It is brown as they are, and both make me smile. I had no smile that day. All I had were thoughts. Thinking is all I have most days, and those days I do it way too much. As I was writing this, another brown boy was made a stain, y'all. Another smudge on our already dirty background. What a rap sheet we have. The police thought his body a fitting tribute. Buried bullets in his chest the way his family will him. And people are always asking why I am so angry. I am not angry. I am terrified. I too want to have sons. They will be raised right and speak well. They will speak for themselves the way their mother did. They hate that. And I'm so scared that they too will be looked at as a sacrifice. As two in somebody's way, as a story rather than a son as a stain that nobody will make a movie about, or maybe they will. That's what all those blood stains are, right? Murals and tributes. What pretty artwork we are. What stories we are to tell.
Let's jump in. I'm very certain that that poem was actually written about Ferguson, but the sad thing, I think, is that that poem could be applied to any number of police killings that have currently gone on in recent news. And so, while it is this really big issue, I think what she does here that makes it so much more relatable is that she makes it personal. She talks about her nephews, her brothers that like sweet things, that wear hoodies. Like, does that just automatically make them a stain? Or are they just instantly going to become these stories to tell? You know?
Yeah. I think that's what's really important about this poem, because I feel like, you know, I have white privilege, I pass as white, I have a lot of family who don't understand what's going on right now, and I feel like we tend to look at this as a story from far away. We don't really understand what's going on, we don't understand that this is about race, like, and so for Zay to do this for us, to bring it in, make it personal, to say, I am terrified because I am black. And I have no control over what's going to happen to me or my sons or nephews. I think that is really powerful.
And she makes it, I mean, she's great at this as a poet. She makes these metaphors. So basically what they're doing is reducing us to palatable metaphors. So we become like these stains, we become these stories to tell, we become these t-shirts or rap lyrics. We're just something that's a little bit easier to take, a little bit more consumable than actually verbally saying, like, this is a human being that died over a situation that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, like a form of entertainment sometimes.
Exactly, yeah. And she says this over and over with this repetition, like, we're just stories. We're just is that all we are? Just stories to tell. And so I think you're absolutely right, for her to have the courage to actually speak up about this and make it personal, make it relatable. I think that's why this poem is so important.
This is why it matters. Like, again, I feel like so many of us are missing the big picture. Like, I can go out walking at a convenience store with a hoodie on or whatever. I can go out and do these things, and usually nothing's going to happen to me. But because you're black, it's a completely different situation, and it also depends on location.
And now it's fine, and now it's in the spotlight, and so talking about these things and getting them out there is so important, especially at a time like this. But also making them personal, making it well known and well realized that this was a person that died. Like, this person had people that cared about them. This was someone's son, someone's nephew, someone's brother. That's why this mattered.
Kid.
So thank you, Zay, for this incredible poem. Guys, let us know what you thought about Zay's poem in the comment section below, or just any encouraging words that you guys have about Ferguson. Let us know. You can also hit us up on Twitter. Shut Up and Poetry is our Twitter handle. We'll have more information about Zay, or you can come see her at the Austin Poetry Slam on Tuesday nights. Don't forget to subscribe, and then poets, please send us your poetry to shutupandpoetry@gmail.com. So stay tuned, and we will see you guys next week.
Love you.
Take care.
Talk about it.
Shut up.
And poetry.